Lawson Broad is here to see you.
Oh, yeah, send her on in.
Okay, but just watch out, will you? She's smiling. Come on in.
Harold, I didn't expect you to call so soon. This is fantastic.
Oh, well, what is fantastic?
Well, about the house. You know, I never would have guessed it would have sold for more, but what you said about putting the furniture back was right.
Nancy, this meeting isn't about the house.
It's not?
No.
Well, what else is there to talk about then?
How quickly we forget. Perhaps maybe you better wait outside until we finish this.
Right. Just yell if you need me.
I don't know how you put up with that woman.
I happen to like that woman. She deserves a lot more breaks than she's gotten. And I intend to see to it she gets at least one more break from you.
Yeah, the chocolate would be fine. And not too much decoration, just happy birthday, Janice.
Believe it.
Okay? That'd be great.
It's like a conspiracy
Thank
or
you very
something.
much.
There's 40 years of combined experience out there. You'd think these guys would have their craft together by now.
Hi, Marianne.
Hi, Peter. Gil, tomorrow's Janice's birthday.
Yeah, good for her.
What's the matter with you?
What isn't?
Peter.
Where's our consultant engineer?
Gil, he's in D.C. at a seminar. He'll be there for 2 weeks.
Oh, great. And our other engineer's in Florida, sunning himself. I told you this is a conspiracy.
What is wrong?
Marianne, I'm gonna tell you, but I don't want it to go out of this room.
Okay.
We just came from the Canterbury complex. And all of a sudden, it seems that the corner steel isn't plumb. It's off 3 degrees on the north foundation.
What happened?
I don't know. We're out there trying to figure it out now.
Oh, 3 degrees off of the base? That can mean as much as 2 feet off, 10 stories up.
Which means that several hundred tons of concrete and steel could come crashing down at any moment.
What did Dom have to say?
Oh, he's Mr. Innocent. As far as I'm concerned, it's his fault.
You don't know that for sure.
Oh, well, we're wasting time. It's costing us money.
Have you called Dad yet?
Marianne, that is the stupidest thing you've ever said.
Well, it is his company.
And it's my project, and I told you it's not going to come out of this room, not even to Dad.
Don't yell at me!
Wait just a minute. For Pete's sake, we don't know if anybody's responsible. Come on, let's not get crazy here.
You hit it, Peter. But if it's not anybody's fault, then what caused it? We checked the concrete tests. They're all right. The soil analysis port, that's all right. The steel, everything is up to specs. I don't know. I just don't know. I even had Dom check the rivets.
Well, all I can say is you should be glad that they caught it so early. You can still do something about it.
Do something? What? Short of starting over.
Well, have you stopped the work completely?
No, I did tell Dominic to reinforce what he could with steel supports. I just wish there was more we could do. We need that engineer.
Well, I'll tell Janice to try to find him, but you're just gonna have to wait.
No, if I do wait, I will go crazy. I'm going back out to the site. Let's keep this quiet. There's no sense in broadcasting our problems. What we have to do is face them. We've got to get this thing built fast and all in one piece.
Is that why you dragged me all the way down here? So I could give Babs Farley a break?
Nancy, the case goes before the judge tomorrow. Now, that's cutting it a little too close for comfort, don't you think?
Good. Let her sweat it out a little bit. It won't half make up for the pain that I've been through.
Nancy, just drop the charges against Babs. Otherwise, you'll be sweating a lot more than she is.
Oh, I doubt it.
Do I have to remind you about that little conversation we had in your office the other day?
What? Oh, but I already took care of all that.
How commendable.
I did. I put all the furniture back in the house, and I gave Mrs. Phillips back her money.
And all you have to do is sign this little document right here. The third condition to our little agreement, if you recall, you must drop the charges of assault against Babs.
I can read.
Nancy, you know, it's not too late for me to go back to those good people you defrauded and persuade them to sue you. And I myself will be happy to represent them free of charge. After all, you've sold your house. You got a lot of extra cash hanging around. Might benefit me. Come on. Simple document, no tricks. All I need is your signature.
You know, Harold, I honestly think that if I was run over by a truck, you'd be wondering whether I hurt the guy's wheels.
Your Babs?
Stop it, okay? I'll sign it, all right? There. You satisfied?
Yes, ma'am, I sure am.
Yeah, me too. Oh, Harold, how can I ever thank you?
Well, for starters, don't you ever, ever hit that woman again.
I'll try. I can't promise, but I'll try. Let me see that thing.
I gotta sort this mail and get back over to the site.
Peter, is it really that bad?
Oh, yeah, he's not exaggerating, Marianne.
Tell me the truth. Do you think I should call Dad?
No, I don't think so. Not yet. Canterbury is Gil's project. Right there.
I got my keys.
I'll be over in a minute.
All right.
It just happened. Give him time to work it out, okay?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just hope he can. It's really kind of tragic.
Well, you better believe it is. What if that thing falls?
No, I'm talking about Gil and Russ. You know, a couple of months ago, I was trying to keep Gil out of Russ's way. Now I'm just praying that they both can work out their problems.
Russ contact you?
No, I'm glad to say he hasn't. But I'm not just going to turn my back on him like everybody else. I can't forget about him.
What can you do for him, huh? He won't go to the police. He won't do anything that's going to help him out in the long run.
Well, don't you think he would if he could? I mean, maybe this thing isn't as simple as it seems. He's scared, Peter. Maybe his life really is in danger.
Well, even so, Marianne, what are you going to do to help him, huh?
He needs money.
Oh, boy. Well, even what help will that do if he doesn't turn himself in?
All right, he made a mistake. I'm the first one to admit that. But it's not all his fault. Now, the problem is he got involved with the wrong people and he can't get out.
And you're going to help support his mistake.
I thought you would understand.
I do. It's a dead-end situation, Marianne. I do understand how you're feeling. But you don't need somebody to agree with you. I'm trying to point out to you what you can't see because you're just so close to it. Are you going to help Russ stay on the run? Is that what you want?
No, of course not.
Then think very carefully before you start rescuing him. Because I don't think money's going to do it. I better get back over to the side. You be okay?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Okay. Think about what I said.
I will. Hello? Hello? Russ, is this you?
Oh, Ben.
You're about the loveliest thing I've ever laid eyes on.
Wow.
Hey, is it my imagination? Or is this about the most special evening we've had together in months?
Well, I think it's been longer than that. Did I overdo it?
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm just so happy, Ben, and I want to start over, and I just don't know exactly how to. I just want to express in everything I do how much you mean to me and how much I love you.
You have. Thanks.
And I want you to forgive me
That's enough. I have forgiven you. You know that, don't you?
for all the time I wasted and for all those selfish, distorted fears that could have hurt our baby.
Winter is past, remember?
The rain is over and gone.
The flowers have appeared on the earth. The time of singing of birds has come. That's all in the past, Lori. And your happiness is going to be like the singing of birds around here.
And the voice of the turtle dove is heard over the land. Can this really be, Ben?
Whatever failings you may feel, I share them too. Both of us have been tested and tried, almost to our limits. And in many ways, we've been wanting. But even if we're not perfect, love is. And our capacity for love has grown so much. Forgiveness is proof of that love. And I think all of heaven may be smiling right now because we've finally forgiven one another. Lori, we do love.
Yeah, we do.
Harley, you think you might want to take one of these columns with you? I have one.
Oh, let's see. No, I think I already got one, Mom.
Okay.
Monk, would you go upstairs and give me the masking tape? I think I left it upstairs on the landing.
Yeah, sure. Harley, you need some masking tape, honey?
I got some, Mama.
Oh. Is Jimmy going to stay the night with his little friend of his?
Yes, thank God. Bless his heart. You know he wants to help out so much, but we'd make much better time without him.
Oh, yes, I know.
Oh, thanks. Besides, we don't know when he'll ever get to see him again, you know?
Well, there's no sense in separating them just because you're moving a few miles away, honey.
That's a good point.
Hey, what can I do now?
Nothing unless you want to seal off these boxes.
Yeah, sure.
Mama, we can go in the kitchen and pack the crystal.
Well, I'm sure gonna miss this pretty crystal. I think I'm just gonna have to get a little set for myself.
Yes, it is nice to have, except when you move, then you gotta worry if it's gonna make it in one piece or not.
Well, we're just gonna have to wrap it awfully careful, won't we? Well, we had some day at the clinic today. Oh, I tell you.
What happened?
Well, a young lady came in with a bad case of appendicitis, and then another lady started to miscarry.
Oh.
I tell you, one while there, we didn't have either doctor there. Dr. Martin and Dr. Phillips both went to the hospital with the patients.
Oh, wow, you were busy.
I think Laurie Martin had quite a day herself.
Really?
Yes, I think she's gonna have a change of heart, too.
Well, what makes you think that?
Well, and she came to see Ben, and she really wanted to see him. She came in the midst of all that confusion. And I think she got a good, long, hard look at what a tragedy it is for a woman to lose a baby.
Oh, I'm glad I wasn't there, because I don't think I could have handled that.
Oh, well.
I got all the boxes taped.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Well, you want to help us wrap some of these glasses?
No, that's all right. This is delicate work.
You delicate. Hey, I done messed around with transistors and circuit boards.
Well, look, this is a delicate conversation, too, Monk.
Well, Carla, I've told you all I know.
Monk, I know what you can do. You can move those boxes near the door and take those empty ones out by the curb. That is, unless you want them, Mama.
No, darling, I don't need them.
Okay.
Do you know it's true?
What?
An expectant mother has a certain radiance about her.
Do you really think so?
Oh, yes, and it's beautiful.
Well, I feel different. I feel like the weight of the world's been lifted off of me. And I know this is your child, And I love him. Or her.
And I love him or her too. And I love you more than you could ever know. And I want you to take care of yourself.
I promise I will. But you know what I wish?
I know. I wish that too. But Dr. Galvin is right.
Yeah, but I feel great. I mean, I have not been bleeding for at least 3 weeks. And I want to be a wife. I don't want to just be a pregnant lady.
Lori, you are a beautiful woman, and you are my wife. Oh, and my temptress.
Oh.
But we just have to use common sense for the baby's sake. We have to wait. But you know something?
What?
Seeing this radiant change in you isn't making it any easier.
Okay. I know you're right.
You and I and this child, right here beneath your heart, we're all the handiwork of God. And this night is His answer to my deepest prayers.
Hey, what's up, Gene?
Hey there, boy, this really looks great. Is everything here?
Yeah, man. Hey, you sure know when to take a trip, don't you?
Yeah, well, that comes from experience. Monk, I want to thank you. You've really done a great job around here.
Well, I ain't do much. You know, I might as well been with you.
Huh? What are you reading there? Let me see. Oh, Carruthers and Wainwright running for city.
Nah, this sports page just got lost somewhere.
Sports? Man, don't you get involved with things more important?
And now you tell me what's more important than how the Yankees are doing.
Well, Carruthers and Wainwright for starters.
Oh, hey, didn't you write something about that?
Yeah, but that's about 2 months old. If you want to know what's going on with the latest stuff, you have to keep up with the up-to-date material.
Hey, what you talking about, man? Hey, listen here to this weather report.
What's that?
Snowstorm hit Skeesley tonight.
You don't mean that.
No, this is Tuesday, March 1st paper.
Why did you say so? You had me scared to death.
Well, does it look like folks are moving or not?
Ooh, I'd say somebody's moving someplace.
Is Jimmy excited about it?
Well, I'm afraid Jimmy's thinking more about how much he's gonna miss his friends. They haven't finished building their little fort yet.
Well, it's not like we're moving to Timbuktu, is it, Mama?
Oh, no, you'll all be around here all the time.
Yeah. Hey, you have any things upstairs you want me to bring down? Now's a good time, you know.
I don't think so, honey. Just the suitcases, and we'll need them in the morning, but you can bring me the box of crystal that's in the kitchen.
Oh, all right. Monk, you want to give me a hand?
Oh, it's not that big, Gene.
So this is it, I guess.
That's it.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. You know something, Monk? I want to tell you, you are doing a great job.
Nah.
Between me and you, I'm surprised that Mom and Carla hasn't worked you down to the ground by now, man.
I just been sitting around mostly.
Well, I got news for you. That'll all probably change by the time we move into the house. I'm gonna take this in here and set it right here on the side because I want that to be the last thing to go into the house.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Yeah. Hey, Ma, I know you know this already, but I just want to tell you how much, well, how much we're gonna miss living here and being with you all the time.
Oh, sweetheart, you deserve your own house. Besides, you're gonna have a full house pretty soon.
Yeah, tell me.
I bet you will, too. What do you want to bet, Gene?
Well, I'd say that she's probably gonna have a waiting list about a mile long.
Oh, no, I'm probably gonna be a little quiet for a while, but I'm not anxious to see you leave. But I tell you, it sure makes me happy to see you two so happy.
Oh, thanks, Mama.
Boy, Mom, we are gonna be in and out of this place so many times, you're probably gonna think that we're still living here.
Well, I hope so. And I want you to feel free to. This is always gonna be your home. And that goes for you, too.
Fantastic security system you've got, Prescott. You can smell the liquor all over the building. Now, where would Gil Prescott keep his soil analysis report? Right here. Must be a key or something. Maybe I could pick the lock with this. Great. Canterbury, Canterbury. Fantastic. The soil analysis report. Mind your step, dearie. The floor's wet.
Okay, thank you. Sure, you mopped the floor.